What's up, guys? Today we are out here doing a little update on the channel and some testing on the Milad DK300 Max dual motors, over 2,000 watts, 40 amp hours of battery life. We're about to do this moderate hill climb test, which I do in a lot of my videos. All right, coming to a complete stop. Here it is, 3, 2, 1, boom. And this channel has been growing. We recently crossed into the 1,000 subscriber mark, and I want to thank everyone so much for that. It would not be possible without you guys. I love all of you guys, love my fans, my commenters, even the negative ones, because they help boost engagement. I respond to every comment. I am extremely grateful and humbled by how this channel has grown so quickly. It started off completely by accident. I didn't even intend to make a channel on e-bikes. What happened was I had an aerial rider Kepler, and I made a video. I even filmed it vertically. If you look at my very first YouTube video on this channel, I filmed it vertically because it wasn't supposed to go on YouTube. It was just supposed to go on a Facebook group. I just wanted to do a range test just to show the guys how what the range was like on the bike. And it wouldn't let me upload a video, I think longer than a minute or something like that. So I'm like, you know what, let me just throw it up on YouTube. And it got a bunch of views, and I made a couple of videos. I was like, why not? Let's make some more videos. And people loved it. Sorry, I got distracted there. But people loved it. And I'm like, oh my God. People loved it. And I'm like, all right, let's just, I guess, keep making videos. And the channel just exploded. And now I have companies reaching out, sending me e-bikes to review. And I'm, again, very humbled and grateful for the opportunity. I love doing this. This is such a fun hobby, and even better when you get paid for it and people send you stuff to review, and I love reviewing these e-bikes. Come to a complete stop. There you go. So what we're going to do now is check out some new hills for some standardized hill testing. What I want to do is do the same hills over and over again for all of these bikes. And I actually have done this hill before. This will be the second hill that we do today. This is a steep hill. I'm just deciding where I should start. Like, where should I start this hill? Should I give it a running start? And there's no like crack. I guess there's a crack right here in the road. This I think is good because it's not too steep. We're starting kind of in the middle of the road, but that's okay. Here we go. Steep hill climb. 3, 2, 1, go. This is just throttle, no pedal assist, nothing. Windy day today. Hurricane Lee is on its way. I don't know anything about it. I'm up in Connecticut, so we're not in Florida or anything like that. We don't really get crazy hurricanes. Yeah, so we'll make that the second hill. This is a great hill, actually. The first part is steep, and then it just keeps going. We'll make that the second hill. I really like it because there's less traffic. One of the other ones that I used to do, and you guys will see it in the review for this bike, there's cars coming up and down, there's cars at the top of the hill, and I almost hit a car. I didn't really almost hit a car, but let's just say if you weren't careful, you would definitely hit a car at the top. And so I'm trying to find a better hill. I do like that hill, and this neighborhood is nice. Always good if the video looks nice because of nicer neighborhoods. People working on their lawns, getting the seeds down, ready to grow some grass. Okay, so we're gonna head over to this other hill. That was a cool looking cop car. It's like an old school sheriff's cop car. Alright, so we're on the second hill. Let's go down this hill. Bike accelerates like crazy. Yeah, guys, check out my video review for this bike, the Milad DK300 Max. Dual motor, dual battery, dual suspension. Pretty much It's like a motorcycle, moped, e-bike hybrid. All of those three things had a baby. I don't know how they would, but if they had a baby, it would make this. Speaking of reviews, I want to give a shout out to Easy Heimer, another reviewer of these e-bikes. He's been helping me out and what to do, what to say, what kind of gear to get, cameras, audio, stuff like that. So check out his channel if you want to check out some more e-bike reviews. This looks like a good place to start right here. This mailbox and kind of slate colored house. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Speaking of cameras, right now I'm recording this on the DJI Action 2, and fun fact, I actually recorded this entire video yesterday talking about the same stuff, but I had the camera angled down and the whole video was junk. All the video footage, it would have been stupid to upload. You guys were just listening to me talking and look at the front fork. But this camera's good, don't get me wrong, it's great. The sound quality is pretty decent, especially for wind, and it is windy today. But I am investing a lot more money into cameras. With everything that I earned from this channel, I'm just putting it right back into the channel to make sure you guys get high quality video reviews, high quality riding videos, different camera angles. I ordered a Insta360 X3 and a DJI wireless mic system so I can hook that camera up on a selfie stick, hook the stick up to the bike, and get some really cool camera angles for you guys, because these riding videos, they can get kind of boring if you're not very entertaining and captivating with what you're saying, or if it's kind of not an interesting topic. It's going to get boring. People end up just skipping through them and not watching it. And I know this because that's what I do, right? I'm not gonna watch a video and have it feel like it's work. I don't want it to be laborious to watch a video. I want it to be entertaining, and I want to get information on the product that I'm researching, because that's what I did. I am just like you guys. When I was looking to buy a bike, I did tons and tons of research on YouTube. And shout out to Big Tito again for his aerial rider Kepler video. I watched that video like 20 times. It was a first impressions video on the aerial rider Kepler, and he is a good example of how to be charismatic when it comes to recording videos and talking on videos. I guarantee he sold so many of those bikes for aerial rider. So shout out to him and his channel. He actually converted that bike to a 72-volt monster. It's a different beast in and of its own. He's evolved that Kepler beyond what the original motor could have done. I'll leave a link to all the channels that I shout out today in the description below. Another shout out to my brother-in-law. He does YouTube videos as well. And we're actually doing a challenge this month of 2 videos a week. I am falling behind a bit, unfortunately, but he does car-related videos. Secretly, I'm going to try and get him to review some e-bikes and see if he becomes just as addicted as I am to reviewing these e-bikes. But check out his channel if you're into automotive videos. Currently, he has a Nissan 350Z, and he put a turbo in the back. What he likes to call a turbo in the butt, in the car's butt. Thank you. I think that guy didn't pull out. So check out his channel. And speaking of addictions, I created a Facebook group, E-Bike Addicts. I'll leave a link in the description below. I see all these reviewers have their own groups related to a bunch of different bikes. I'm like, you know what? I want a group. So I made my own. So feel free to join that group. I'm hoping to have some fun discussion and some Facebook drama regarding e-bikes, because we all know there is some drama when it comes to these bikes, how fast they go, the type of tires they use, one of the groups I'm in, I think it's called E-Bikes Uncensored. There's a guy who is hating on fat tires and everyone's going against him. And it's a big meme now, it's a huge joke, we all have fun with it. Same thing with, including the person who started the whole argument. So it's a good time, it's a good way to kill time. And learn some new things about e-bikes. So right now we're on our way to do some off-roading with this dual motor monster. I've taken my wired cruiser on this trail, taken my Kepler, and now we're going to take this beast. Speaking of beasts, let's talk about projects that are in the works on this channel. Number one, first and foremost, I am very happy to announce that my baby, my main squeeze, is being revived from the dead. The wired cruiser. Turns out I was wrong. The controller was not burnt out when I was putting almost 4,000 kilowatts of power into the motor. What happened was one of the little blue wires in the motor became disconnected from where it was soldered in. And I'm gonna fix it and see if I can get it going again. But regardless, I did get a new motor core and I installed it. I removed a lot of the solder from the shunt, so it's not putting so much power in. Now it's getting about 45 amps, 3,000 watts instead of almost 4,000. So it's a much more reliable controller, and it's going to be my daily driver. It will accelerate like a bat out of hell and go almost 40 miles an hour with one motor. So I'm very happy. I'm going to make a video update on that bike soon, once I finish with this one and a couple other videos. So that's number one. Number two, I did buy a Kent Travail mountain bike because I'm going to be creating a budget-oriented mid-drive e-bike. So a lot of people hate on mid-drives, a lot of people hate on hub motors. I think both are great for their intended use. So for example, if I'm doing something like this where I'm just riding on the road, hub motors, in my opinion, are excellent. However, if you are going off-roading and doing technical mountain bike trails, the mid-drive motors are the way to go. They're lighter, they're more nimble, and the amount of torque you can get from gearing them right with your rear freewheel is incredible. One of my buddies actually built one, and it's just a regular, you know, old mountain bike that he fitted a mid-drive to, and that thing wheelies out from underneath you. It's unbelievable, and it has less power than my e-bikes, and it wheelies out from underneath you easily. So for hill climbing, there's nothing that beats a mid-drive. Same thing for technical off-roading. So we're gonna build that. I'm excited to put it together and see how it performs. We'll take it out on some mountain biking tracks. I'm not gonna, oh, roadkill. I'm gonna take that thing out off-roading on some mountain biking tracks. See how it performs. Another shout out to Chris from Chris Crossed. He also does e-bike reviews, and we're actually doing a little group ride later this month. So I'm gonna take some footage of that. We're gonna ride about 30 miles, grab some lunch, then keep riding. Should be a good time. Something I try and do when I'm on these trails with people is pedal, because people hate it when you have e-bikes. And I am on a very obvious e-bike that looks like a motorcycle wearing a motorcycle helmet. So I'm gonna pedal a little bit while I'm around people just to be nice, because I'm a nice guy and I'm respectful. And if they can't hear me coming behind them, I will use my horn. Something I'm trying to avoid as a YouTube reviewer of these e-bikes is making this channel feel like work. At the end of the day, we do this for fun, right? We ride e-bikes for fun. Some of you do it for work, commuting, whatever, door dashing. I just do it for fun. And I want to have fun with this hobby. Let's go, dual motors, here we go. I want to have fun with this hobby, so I'm going to try and make more riding videos, but make them entertaining with new camera angles, talking about cool stuff. I might even think, I'm thinking about even buying a drone to follow me around, but I don't know about that. There's some restrictions as to where you can use them, and you need kind of an open area. So like this trail is pretty narrow. I don't know if it'll be able to navigate follow me around, especially if I go on a single track mountain bike trail. All right, put these quad piston calipers to the test. Suspension works excellent. I really like making long form content. I'm not big on making shorts, so I'm gonna see if I can maybe hire someone to make shorts for my long format content. And I don't know, we'll see if it works out. I just don't have time to make a bunch of tiny little videos, and I don't think they add all that much value to people. I almost never watched shorts when I was doing research for my e-bikes, when I was learning more about them. It was all long form content. I watched the same videos that you guys watch, long reviews or riding videos like this one. Oh yeah, shocks are incredible. This is so comfy. This is like Cadillac. Dual motors. It just pulls. Rips into the ground. Alright guys, so this is how I know I am still a young chicken hawk and have some learning to do when it comes to content creation. I just stopped to take some photos of this bike in nature. Brought my DSLR camera, big backpack, everything. How you doing? And I get off the bike. As soon as I take a picture, camera says no memory card. I'm like, are you kidding me? So, if you guys are doing this and you bring out your big camera out here to take some pictures, always carry a spare memory card in your bag. Thankfully I had my smartphone, so we took some photos with that, and these smartphones have some ridiculous lenses nowadays, so the photos are going to come out great. Alright, so we got an off-road hill climb right here. This thing is going to eat it up. Let's just throttle up. No pedal assist. Oh, feel that power. Oh my god. Holy Jesus. Oh my god. Gotta slow down. So much power. I don't feel like I'm riding a bicycle. This is like a little mini motorcycle, for sure. Jesus. It's amazing. Let's power through it. Here we go. Oh my god. Incredible. So much fun. And the shocks make it feel so cushy. I feel like I'm floating. Alright, so we're coming up to a big, steep hill. I've taken this up with my Kepler and my wired cruiser. We're going to do this throttle only, see how it goes. Gotta watch out for some of the, what are these things called? Channels that all the rain has caused. We're just throttling, guys. Zero pedaling. This is a very steep hill. Oh my god. Come on. I stopped. See, I stopped because of these crazy bumps. Let's keep going. Here we go. Oh my god, it just pulls me. It's like, whoa, what you got? You call this a hill? That's it? Brought me out here for this? Look at this, another steep part. Pulls. Unreal. It's accelerating up this crazy steep hill. Holy Jesus, I'm trying not to swear. This is steep. This is very steep. And it's just chewing it up. That's it. Wow. Chew it up, spit it out. It's like, nah, that's not a hill. Give me something more. Give me a challenge. Another steep part right here. Dirt bike. So cool. This is so much fun. This is what I'm talking about. I miss these riding videos. I haven't done one of these in a while. I could see why people just throw a camera on and go riding and just record it, because it's so much fun. Something I like about this bike is that it accelerates softly so the front wheel doesn't slip out from underneath you and you don't lose traction. You always have traction with this, so it makes you very confident as a dual motor bike, because some of these motors, some of these e-bikes, they have two motors. They just give you full crazy throttle immediately, which sometimes is cool. Let's check out this boardwalk. This is usually closed. Did they reopen it? Did they fix it? I think it was broken earlier. Negative. Not open. Still closed. Turn it around. This bike has a little bit of a narrower turning radius. It's fine for when you're riding around. You're never going to turn that tight. At least you shouldn't, otherwise you're going to fall. But when you're turning the bike around, just like standing, you got to pull a little bit of an Austin Powers, if you know what I mean. If you get the movie reference. Ring, 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 ring. Oh, dirt bike. Oh, so much power, my God. 20 miles an hour in an instant. The tires and the shocks just soak up all the bumps and the rocks. Very, very comfortable, cushy ride. Once I put an aftermarket seat on this thing, oh, it's gonna be, I'm gonna feel like one of those old people in my ship of a Buick. You guys know what I'm talking about. The thing just floats over the road. This is very steep going downhill. Gotta watch out for these ruts. Again, the rain just cut right into the trail and it made it a mess. Downhill part. Easy peasy. Guys, as you're watching my videos, give me some feedback as to what you guys want to see more of, what you guys want to see less of. I always ask you in the comments and in the videos and in my polls, what do you guys like, what do you not like? Let's go up this hill. Throttle, here we go. Dirt bike mode engaged. Here we go, come on. Yeah. Jesus. Trying my hardest not to swear. This thing is so crazy. Yeah, what do you guys want to see more and less of? I know I asked recently in one of the polls of, hey, how much do you care about the unboxing portion of the reviews? And you guys pretty much said, don't really care all that much. If you want to show it, keep it quick. But I'm here for the riding footage and the top speed and the hill climbing. Affirmative. Copy that. I'll make adjustments moving forwards. But if you guys have any other ideas or feedback or input that might help channel, let me know. And if 100 people say the same thing, you guys are probably right. So that's it, guys, for today's video. Quick update on the channel, a couple shout outs. I want to mention the news, what's coming up at the channel. Thank you for watching. I never ask you guys in the videos because I think it sounds silly, but if you do want to subscribe, feel free. If I have earned your subscription, smash that like button, hit the bell so you don't miss any future videos. Until next time, guys, Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care.